Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. I'm Adam Ferns and this is another Beast Quest related video. Just when I thought I was done talking about Beast Quest for the time being, Lucas messages me saying, hey, since you're caught up with the main series, you can do a list like that, a list like that, a list like that, a list like that, and a list like that. I was like, can I have a break? No? Okay, fine, I do it. So I believe it's 5 rankings Lucas suggested to me along with the candidates. This is from each book I reviewed, well, beast I reviewed on my channel. So, well, technically on Lucas's channel as well, because we read the same amount of books now. Well, we both reviewed the same amount of books now on our channel, because I wouldn't say read, because I have just finished Ravira, and we'll wait for that beast review later when I finish Raksha and Grashkor. But anyway, so I decided that, okay, I'll do it. I recorded them all in one sitting, along with the last 2 videos I recorded, which will be uploaded first. And we'll see where it goes from there. So let's get started. So this is just ranking the main series characters from worst to best. Now, from here, what me and Lucas took into account is that it needs to be a character which is iconic and has been in more than one season. What I didn't say though, or agree to, was that I'm not going to include any of the villains because they have their own separate lists. So good characters has been in more than one season and pretty much what they do and how good they were to me. So yeah, let's get right into this. So with that, we came down to 9 characters that we know of definitely that would be there, and I think that's a good amount. So please bear in mind this is my opinion, so your opinion may be different. But without any further ado, let's get right into this. So hold on. 9th place is King Hugo. Now, starting off with the King. Unfortunately, the King suffers from the fact he just sits on this throne and waits for Tom to return from his quest. He just rules over Avantia and just makes sure everything is in order. That's pretty much it. I'm not including Queen Aurora because A, I forgot to add her in, and B, she'll be lower than Hugo. So yeah. Moving on to 8th place, we have Freya, Tom's mother. Freya is here because we actually haven't seen much of her for a while. Like, I actually can't remember the last time I saw her, but I know she's alive because she was mentioned in series 24. But we haven't seen her since what I think is series 16. So either she disappeared or she is out of action or something. I don't know what happened to her. She just seemed to disappeared. And yeah, moving on. 7th place we have Taladon. Okay, this character I know is dead. He was around from series 4 to series 10. Made a few appearances in series 20. Other than that, done. he never really appeared since. He was the previous Master of the Beast before Tom, and unfortunately met his death to Texan the Armored Giant. But that doesn't change the fact he in my opinion, he's better than Freya and better than King Hugo, as he had more to say and he joined in with Tom with some of the quests. Moving on, 6th place. I'm not really explaining this much because, well, I'm just summarising what they do. 6th place is Silver. Now, 6th place was going to be Storm, but since Silver hasn't been seen since what I think is series 14, probably a bit later, it's just like, where did he go? Because I could only imagine him either retired from questing and it's just resting in King Hugo's palace, or where Elena's uncle Leo lives, or he's dead. I like to think it's the first one, but I don't know where he is. I don't think Lucas knows where he is, so either it was mentioned in the main series book and I didn't notice, or it's in the special where I'll get my answer eventually. But it's just weird to me that Silver kind of disappeared while Storm came back every now and then. So for that reason, I had to give Silver 6th place because we haven't seen him for ages. 5th place, we have Storm. Now, Storm is Tom's faithful stallion and has reappeared a couple of times in Series 21 and Series 24. Both of which he did a fair amount of damage. He did a fair amount of work. Mainly in Series 24, he buckarooed kicked Morax, which was rather nice to see. And he was helping Alina and Daltek rescue Tom from Rhea. Technically, but kinda. But But for most of the time, he's been kind of like the damsel in distress, being scared of water, always in danger or something. But Storm got some development from Series 1 up to before Series 21 when he came back. So between Series 1 and before Series 21, that he was just worse than Silver in my opinion. But when 21 and 24 came out, it gave Storm development, which is what I was looking for, and made him better than Silver in my opinion. Moving on to 4th place, we have the former wizard Adaro. Now, Adaro was going to be higher, but when it's been over 10 seasons of Beast Quest since he lost his powers, he kind of went down to me. He does still help out with Tom and Alina with their quests by making ant potions and all that. But at the end of the day, I need to go with the people that actually do the quest. And 3rd place is Daltek. Because he has assisted Tom and Alina with a couple of quests. And especially with Series 24 he helped out with. 23, no, he just helped them get away. 22, yeah, he was there. And 21, I think he was, or just came at in the last book to help out. But Daltek actually goes out of the palace to help Tom and Alina with some of their quests, which is what I like and appreciate a lot with this character, because he's a wizard. He can easily just be at King Hugo's palace, just send a vision saying what's coming up next, here, take this, and what advice they should give, like Adaro did. Daltek actually goes out and does it for him. Even though he's not as experienced as Adaro, I still think Daltek is better than Adaro. Also, I'm not including Petra here because I'm not confident enough to say she's a good character, but I'm not confident enough to say she's a bad character. More like an anti-hero kind of thing. The more often if we see her more often, like maybe in the next series and the series after, then maybe I'll consider it. But considering that she just appears at one point and disappears for a few seasons and come back, I'm not counting her then. Because from Series 9, we haven't seen her until Series 19. And then Series 23 is next time we see her. So she just disappears every now and then. Which I'm not going to be counting with because where'd she go? 2nd place is obviously going to be Alina. Because Alina is a faithful companion to Tom. And as we saw in Series 24, very important to Tom with questing. Because if Tom went alone with these quests, he would be dead. But Alina has... It's just proven that Alina has saved Tom's life multiple times. But I think what we need to appreciate is Alina has a fair amount of knowledge on herbs and archery. Yeah, that's pretty much it. She also has her own pet being Silver. And anything else to say about Alina? Like, she is more than what meets the eye. She just seems like a fragile girl just wanting to go on an adventure, but really she's just as useful as Tom is with these quests. And of course, first place is Tom, the main character. It's kind of always, I had to give Tom first place because, well, he's the main character. Anything negative to say about Tom? Not really, because he's a character pure of heart and will always know to do the right thing. Until Series 24 when he got mind controlled. But that's beside the point. That's besides the point. He's pure of heart, wouldn't slay a beast until absolutely necessary, and knows everyone else at the back of his hand. Main proof of that, Series 23, when Zircon disguised as Hugo told Tom, kill this Hugo now. Hugo would never do that, so Tom knew that and stabbed Zircon. Not killing him, but yeah, he has a fair amount of knowledge when it comes to everyone else. And he's probably not the most sympathetic, but the bravest character in this franchise. With that being said, I believe that's it. I'm sorry if these descriptions on what I think of these characters is a bit off because I don't make sense. But that's just me trying to speak but failing ethically. But anyway, that is all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe. Join me in the next video where I'll be ranking the main villains. And I'll see you next time.